Hey, hey, Wheatfield, welcome back, welcome back. We cleared up some battery space and we are just gonna, yeah, we had to cut some shit out of our battery space. What up, Wheat? Talk to your angels in here and school. That's kind of almost continuous from our last little message. We might mesh them together, just depends on how long this one goes. We don't know. Father, thank you so much for being here, for speaking to me and through me for the sake of your will. But to do your will, I need to be edified and perfected in the spirit. Self-edifying. Thank you, Father, for doing that. For using me in such a way. Yes, I definitely am a surrendered vessel onto the Most High God. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the Wheatfield Week. We don't know if we're gonna mesh these up, so we just will welcome you again. What up, y'all? Wheat, what it do? Welcome to the Wheatfield. Welcome to you. My name is Lot. I am Lottie, a channeled messenger, and I message with the big three: the infinite intelligence of the all, the breath of life, and the Father that called them both, the eternal Lord of all of creation, the Lord of all hosts. Yes, comes and talks to us. Some people holding on to something. Clear, cancel, and delete assembly first. Father say it's time to let go of some stuff. Clear your energy out. We did a whole bunch of manifestation for May. In June, it's time to balance it all out. Yeah. We talked about nourishment and hydration in earlier message. I'm not for sure if this is going to be the same. No. Thank you for the extra blessing. Thank you, Father. Thank you for doing the work in me. Father, thank you for helping me become whole and complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. I thank you for edifying me, for teaching me, for showing me, for counseling me, for having my counselor baked in and giving me the courage to listen. Yeah. Ooh, get this card. Organized for Success is here. Organized for Success. Wanted to pop out. I keep hearing that song. Every time I hear success lately, I hear, you're simply the best. Somebody's working on something, and I think it's going to be a little bit innovative. Like, it's going to be a little bit different. Even vegetarian and vegan just popped out, and we literally just talked about this. Somebody needs to, can't tell you what you need to do. It's all recommendations. You can do what you want to do. Free will is the whole thing. Can't tell you to do nothing, fuck shit, nothing, like nothing. You get to choose. But the Father has already, bountiful in nature. Father recommends that you choose to do something different. That you choose to write your diet, because that's what's going to help you be successful, and it's going to help you be bountiful, right? Everything in nature is here for us, for our healing, for our growth, for our nourishment. And it only takes us to really discover, one, what's going on with the body, which is usually an inflammatory response, because we just don't always take such very good care of ourselves now, do we? We just don't. You know, we take care of all the other things, but self can sometimes be last on the list. And that's kind of a little bit what we talked about in the last session. Yeah, just a little bit. Well, mostly. So, because your girl is being reminded to take care of self as well. Hydrate and eat well. Maybe we should eat raw today. Eat a salad. You know, something that's got a good variety of veggies and greens, leafy greens. I don't like kale though. But somebody out there may need to eat some kale. Seaweed is another good one. We have some spirulina that sometimes we put that in our water too, and we can drink that or make tea with it, you know. Something about making tea, it seems like activates it, you know, in some sort of way. It definitely smells greener. Maybe smell it. Smell, you know, your veggies. Like, go through the grocery aisle and just kind of use your nose, your sense of sniffing, and see what the body responds to. because your body will tell you what you need when you smell it, right? If you smell it and you get a repulsive, like, that smells gross, then you probably have some sort of reaction to it, or your body doesn't need it. But if you smell it and you start to salivate, like you get the wateries and all of that, and yeah, you probably need it. It's something in it that you need from your body's nutritional standpoint. It needs it. And you probably could binge out on it until you get enough of it, and then your body will then probably do the thing like, ugh, like, Have y'all ever had a kid that, like, oh my God, for some reason my kid has been eating bunches of bananas? Like, I buy bananas and then they eat like 4 bananas in one day, and all of a sudden they all gone. It's because it's something in that they body need. They're craving it. And then you could be like, I'm buying all these bananas because every time I buy bananas, I buy one bunch, and they done ate the whole thing. Now you buying 2 and 3 bunches of bananas, and all of a sudden they going bad, they over ripened, and you got to figure out what to do with them because now their body is full of it and they don't need it. It's something in here. Too fast. This one. This one. Body work. Yeah, it's something that your body needs. Something that you need to work on with your body. This always talks about tattoo artistry, or no, energy healing, exercise training, physical therapy, energy healing. It's something bountiful nature. Raising your vibration, go for a walk, connecting with nature, sitting under the stars, do some other activity. Physical exercise, physical therapy, exercise training. So it's something definitely all about taking care of self, giving and receiving, giving to you first, giving to yourself in a holistic type of way. You know, thinking about nourishing your body, thinking about hydrating, thinking about your mental state and meditating, thinking about moving your energy and transmuting, giving back to you and your 4 pillars. Trust your feelings and your dreams to guide your career path. But I feel like this is like to trust and take care of you. Let the universe do what it's going to do. And you've given out a lot when we talked about manifestation May. That might have been in the other session. But we were thinking about manifestation May and how you put out so much that you may have not put enough attention onto self. You could have started celebrating your manifestations early. You know, you want this, you want to look at it. Yeah, Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding forward. I hear illness. Somebody may be getting sick. We have counseling. You heal with kind words, advice, and an empathetic ear. Healing is definitely a theme. I feel like, yeah, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Right up underneath trust. Look into something deeper. Trust your gut feeling, and again, trust your gut. Trust. My gut is definitely telling me to eat better, so I'm gonna trust that because I need to be nourished to do the energy healing, because people don't think that, you know, we're energetically connected. We are. I can feel your energy. I pick up on your energy, and to be able to manage my own energy as well as the energy that comes into me to stop it, block it, return it. You can have your energy back at the end of the session, right? It's something for me. Do you want something else out of here? Powerful light worker. Especially for any other, challenging to any of the light workers. Healer. Look at this. Healer. Right back. Now, y'all see this stack of cards, and you see how little they are. It's a bunch of cards in here. This is like 3-4 decks worth of cards that I put together. But deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. And I feel like it's a little bit of hesitancy kind of wonking up of reading that. So it's something in there that is kind of off. You know, I feel again like you may be putting out to service other people, but you're not getting help and support back that you need in order to be whole, or you're not supporting yourself. You're putting a lot of energy out onto others, but you're not putting enough back into self. You may be an energetic healer, or you just may need energetic healing, I feel. And yeah, raise and promotion is here along with teaching again. These came out. Yoga is here, and balance. Yeah. Take divinely guided chances is in reverse. Again, you're not trusting what the Father is saying to you, or you're not listening. It's something about it. Yoga, look at this. Yoga is in reverse. It's something that you need to do to care for self, to balance out your energy. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Healing, and again, I can't make it up. We just saw that. I got to show it to you guys again with the healer. So we see healer. And then, can you get that in there so you can read it a bit? And then yoga, we saw it with raise or promotion. Maybe you just need to uplift and think about or promote other exercises, teachings, learnings like yoga, and bring that into the fold of your daily experience so that you can transmute your energy to do your own energetic healing. Yeah. Look, exercise. Again, somebody needs to increase their exercise. Look at their diet. Look at their hydration. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Now, in the first section, I talked about drinking water and hydration, and even adding things to your water, because our water has been so stripped down. Normally our water comes from streams and rivers, and it runs over the rocks. It picks up minerals and things like that that we need, and when we drink it, we're drinking in not only the water, the flow, but also the earth, the minerals that comes from that, right? Some people say we don't need to drink water. I would beg to differ. I don't see too many other animals in nature that don't drink water. All of them go to the river. All of them find fresh flowing water, and they drink from that. Mostly do not drink from stagnated sitting water, because it's a cesspool. It's not being cleansed and naturally filtered by running over the rocks, and impurities being removed and getting clunked up and held up, which go back down into the earth, or with sediments and all of that ish. But we drink fresh, flowing, running water, usually out of nature, that has flowed over the rocks, right? Power animals. We were just talking about animals drinking water. Maybe you need to tap into your animal spirit, but that's just kind of coinky dink that I was talking about animals drinking from the riverbeds and flowing water. And that card was just kind of like right there. Anywho, so I do feel like that, you know, maybe, and even at some health food stores, they have like these little things called trace minerals. It's like little drops you can put in your water. Another place, type of water that you can get, I don't know how people like it. Not everybody likes coconut water. They just don't. It's kind of, it's a little bit thicker. Some people say it tastes a little bit funky or skunky. I love coconut water. I happen to really, really like it. It's very, very hydrating. It's a natural water. Coconut meat is really good for you too, but that water has a lot of minerals in it, and that are good. Like if you are low on potassium, like again, that kid that like ate 17 bananas in one day, they probably could stand to drink some coconut water, I say, because it has more potassium than a banana. Yeah. And oftentimes people eat bananas when they are over ripened, when they have more sugar than what they should, and it's not necessarily the best for the body, right? No, but Yeah, they probably should be greener. And our bananas are supposed to have seeds in them. And they don't anymore. So it's all about, our selection is just, yeah, law of attraction. And goddess is here. You need to eat well, goddess. It helps you with your manifestation powers. Again, you are a powerful light worker. We saw that. And in order for you to really do a great job at manifestation, channeling, intuition, psychic abilities, all of that, being able to work and yield, command the energy, the field to block out things, you need to be hydrated. You need to be full. You need to be nourished in spirit to and get into an energetic flow. That's why I feel like that yoga and exercising, calming, meditative state is going to be really good. Not only for me, but other me's out here in YouTube land. Yeah. Yes. Put these back and make sure that they upright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anything else, Father? Yes. Do you want it out of here? No. Where do you want to go? Where? It's over here? Mm-hmm. African? Mm-mm. It's hidden. Okay. I see it. That's one moon. All right, all right, all right. Father, say what we're going to learn today. Do you want both of them? No. Just this one? Okay. Conscious spirit? Yeah, because I feel something else that I'm looking at. Conscious spirit. Conscious spirit. Yes. My bad, y'all. Not really. I don't really apologize for being myself. I'm one of those people. I sing like nobody's listening. I do. I hope you guys been around here for a minute. If you're returning, hi, what up, y'all? Sweet, what it do? If you new, hi, welcome to YouTube. My name is Lai. And again, adjustments are required, Father say. Adjustments are required. Yes. I saw resolution coming to an end on the other side. Cancer. And it says a time to give rather than to take. Give to yourself, I feel. Those are the adjustments that are needed. Anything else in here, Father say no. Yeah, a time to give. Father say that's the adjustment. Give to yourself. Your dreams need a practical plan. Practical in the fact that you need to exercise, you need to move your body, you need to eat well. You cannot fulfill your dreams and your dharma if you are not taking care of you. You need to do that. Prioritize you, beloved. Keep yourself prioritized. I'm trying to make sure I have these decks separated because I need like little bitty dividers to go inside of my little bins. This big one right here I have right here, if you guys can see this one, I have dividers in that. And ooh, I just got this one too. It's like a whole little thing where I can keep a bunch of decks and they not just laid out on the table. But I have this little bitty basket, this one right here, if y'all can see that one. This one, it is like they're just sitting in there and I be having to sift through and separate them. Anywho, that was a tour of my table. It's got a lot of ish on it. You want this one? Now we want African Goddess Rising. I knew we was looking at it. Father say, aha. You want this one first and then this one? Okay. Give it a shuffle. All right. Give it a shuffle. You want to put a crystal on it? Yeah, let's do that. Put a crystal on top of it. Yes. I feel Palo Santo. Do you want to do that? No. Okay. You see something in the crystal ball too? Okay. You want to look at it? Okay. Get a crystal on top of that right there. Which one? This first? With this? Yo! This is my beautiful little ball, and you see all the little bulbs in it and things. Sometimes, a lot of times, oftentimes, it tells me things. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, I see raise and promotion. We saw that angel card come out, and what I really feel is I see a series of bubbles from the way that is positioned. One is like down, down low at the dark, right? It's like coming out of the primordial. Am I saying that right? So it's almost like infinite consciousness. Okay, because I was going to say primordial abyss, and the Father says no. It's more like pure consciousness. Like, I hear something different that I haven't heard before. It's called breath consciousness. Almost like somebody's breathing it into existence. Maybe somebody is having an issue with breathing. We keep seeing cards for nutrition and healing, and somebody could be having an issue breathing. And we talked about mucus and inflammation, so that's kind of coinky dink. Um, because oftentimes our bronchioles are inflamed, and the mucoses, the lining is in stuff is like, I feel phlegm and coughing and just congestion, and it's something with that. Like, you need to think about herbs that help heal the lungs. Mullein leaf or something like that is a good one that you can make it into a tea. I'm hearing drink tea, like mullein leaf tea. Yeah, cause something with your lungs, like the mucus, is getting thicker. It's getting bigger in the future. Yeah, it's going to get worse, and you can help it now. You can reduce it. I hear bronchitis. You know, I hear emphysema. Uh, yeah, COPD, emphysema, bronchitis. Somebody has some issues with their lungs and the mucus and inflammation, mucosa issues, and definitely needing to drink tea, drink water. But as you drink water to clear the mucus and the inflammation, not only in your system, in your body itself, but definitely more to target the lungs. Trace minerals in your water um, as well. That's what we were talking about, that magnesium. You know, and magnesium and manganese. Anything else in here, Father? No. Did I get it? Yes. Thank you. Father gave it to me because I was struggling. Like, what is that? Like, I hear, yeah, bronchitis. Definitely. Yeah. All right. Take that for what it's worth. If it resonates, take it. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Don't call nothing into your life that isn't meant to be. Yeah. Don't call nothing in. Thank you, Father, for the messages. Block out anything that would come against us. Anything, whether it's health related, anything that would steal our abundance, our prosperity, our longevity, anything that would attack our health, our mental clarity, our physicality, anything that would come against us financially or emotionally. emotionally. Yes. Scarcity. This is like marrying the old and the new kind of concepts, you know, maybe overcoming something old with a new way of being, a new desire, a new passion. I feel, you know, like letting go of the things of old, or just understanding how old patterns are affecting you now, right? And I always think about just the word itself, scarcity, like a scarcity mindset with the three breaks down to something that you are feeling like a loss emotionally, or something that you need to bring together, pull together. And I feel like it's something. Give me more, Father. Feeling safe is under here. Maybe that's the scarcity, you know, like you don't feel safe, and people do things to, again, gather control, come into alignment, to make themselves feel aligned. And I feel like this is emotional. It's not true alignment. It's not. It's like almost being aligned against your true self. Like, because you, in my opinion, this energy doesn't feel safe. They don't feel stable. And again, the things that we do to help ourselves feel stable, because there may be an issue of coming together. Something with igniting a passion, maybe for even for self. Do you want to read her? Father is calling me to the book. Let's get it. I think her name is Kosazana, but she's a healer of the healers and teacher of the teacher, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take that from you, what they didn't give you. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. And we kept seeing a time to give rather than to take, to give onto self. Nobody can take from you what they didn't give you. So if you are giving to yourself, nobody can take that from you. If you are nourishing yourself, nobody can take that from you. Again, you can't help or heal anybody else if you are not helped and you are not healed, if you are not nourished, if you are not supported, if you are not in alignment. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. Yes, I am always being guided in the right direction. And so feeling safe, somebody doesn't feel safe, and that's why your alignment is off. That mindset of scarcity. Let's dig into that one too. 2021. Yeah. Beauty by day and hag by night. Sokuvant or Sokuyant is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora as the Ole Higwe and Buhag, something like that. Whether energy or blood for vampires, there is never enough to go around. Yeah. It's not enough. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate. but scarcity and lack are an illusion. That's why I was feeling like somebody doesn't feel safe, and the things that you do to feel safe are working against you, is working against self, right? Maybe because you don't feel like you have enough, or maybe you just can't reconcile what you do have, the old to the new, like having a passion for that. But I definitely feel like it's affecting your ability to be in alignment, to tap into your natural abundance, right? And again, I feel like you may have be giving out to other people so much that you don't have a place for self, like a safe place for you. You don't feel safe. You don't feel supported. You don't feel fulfilled. You're giving out to everybody else, and you're almost feel depleted, right? Again, that's that needing to be replenished, the need to eat well, to drink well, to give to self in this time. You put out a lot of energy. And maybe what you're attempting to manifest has more to do about others than to do about self, right? Giving to self, an opportunity to give, an opportunity to serve. But if you don't serve self, give to self, you won't have anything to serve out. Again, people eat from your overflow, not from your own supply. And if you are just giving and feeding from your own supply, and you're not offering all the things from the old to the Father so that it can be transmuted and given back onto you in such a way where you overflow, you have more than enough to share, Ashe. But if you don't, then people are just sucking you dry, essentially. Folks is sucking you dry. And it's affecting your ability to come into alignment, to feel fruitful, to feel colorful and vibrant and vivacious. Yeah. And look at this behind that etheric cords. You're corded to some people that are sucking you dry. And it's causing a storm. It's a storm underneath what you're corded to, that's keeping you from really being aligned and feeling light and vibrant and whole and bubbly, effervescent, to keep you from having good juju, good energy. Not being grounded will betray you every time. Or this the storms of life and the things that are underneath that surface that are bubbling up. Like I said, I could feel something bubbling up, right? You could be doing all kinds of things to soothe self that are just unhealthy for you. So many cards to talk about health, especially in the last session. So if you guys haven't watched that, go back and check that out. Yeah, to give to yourself, because there's a lot of people that are taking from you, and it's time for you to get. That's the truth, Father say. To be able to look and see your own self is the truth. And I don't know if everybody really see you, because I see the bag that's sitting next to you. But this bag it look like it should be a water bag. And as I look in her reflection, I don't see the water bag on the other side. I don't. I only see it on the top side. It's missing. There's something about watering you that's missing, like underneath the surface, like truly watering you that's missing. And I feel like whatever is in that bag, like you're not drinking it, you probably came to get water to feed everybody else, and you haven't had a sip. And that's funny that I picked up on the water bag, considering we've been talking about water and what's missing from it, like the minerals and trace minerals and elements that we really need in order to be healthy, to feed the body, so that we can manifest. And we talked about how staying hydrated, and eating well, and transmuting the energy, exercising, just being aligned holistically. 4 pillars of health: your physical, your mental, your emotional, and financial. That's true abundance. That's true alignment. That's your 4 pillars. That is the success that we celebrate. Partnering with our highest self to bring that about. That is how we manifest. That is how we bring that about. That is how we do it. Anything else in here? No, I didn't feel it. Conscious spirit. Transformation is sitting here. Somebody's going through a transformation. You're working to transform some things. Archangel Raphael. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. Healing and knowledge into my life. Knowledge of how to heal thyself. I give to you every herb for eating, right? And I feel like, again, Father is calling us back to some of that stuff, like herbs that help heal the body, relieve us from mucus and inflammation responses, things that cause dis-ease in the body. Whether that dis-ease is energetically, whether it is a mucus response, whether it's mental, we need healing. We do. And the things that are in our environment just are not good for us. Throat chakra is here. Maybe you need to speak in a different way. I speak my truth to encourage others. That's what I'm doing right now, Ashe. Sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Again, get outside, get grounded. Get grounded. And I love the fact that her foot is in the water. She reminds me of that truth card we were just looking at. The truth of things. Can you see you in the truth of what's going on around you and with you? Whether it's the people, whether it's the food you eat, is how you take care of you, how you spend your energy. Are you transmuting your energy? Are you grounded? Are you meditating? Are you praying? How are you giving to you? What you give to you, nobody can take away from you. And you have to get to you first. Overflow first. When you overflow, you can feed everybody else. They will drink from your waters. It's flowing. You're giving to you. You're serving it up to the Father. The source is pouring back into you, and you will overflow. And everybody else will drink, will eat off of the residual, not your primary. I find peace and security and contentment when I'm surrounded by nature's beauty. I speak my truth and encourage others. There's a split Father is trying to call me to here. Movement, meditation. Y'all, I can't make it up. Father say move, meditate. Transmute the energy that's in your body, Ashe. Like, I got a jump rope. I almost killed myself, but I do it anyway because not only is it fun, it's transmuting the energy, jumping around and getting shaking stuff up, but also it makes me feel silly, and then I laugh at me. That's transmuting energy, not to take things so seriously, keeping a childlike spirit. I mean, just because we adults don't mean that we don't get to play. Throat chakra. Speak that truth, Ashe. Come on now. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and through movement. Maybe you are a person who likes to dance, turn on some music and just, shake it out. And if you watch my first session, I already said that I wasn't feeling the best today. Archangel Gabriel. I invite Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life, and water element, needing to drink water. Water will help bring your intuition back in alignment. If it's a little bit off kilter, it'll bring it back to center. Anywho, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. And that's essentially what we were just talking about. But in my first session of the day, I was just moving and being silly because my energy feels so off. I don't feel so very well today. But moving my body helps me transmute some of what is weighing me down, what's bogging me down. It helps me recover so that I can continue along my own pathway. I'm different. I mean, some people might handle things their way. I handle things my way, the same way for you. I mean, everybody do it their own way, right, Ashe? But I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Throat chakra. To speak that truth. Courage and strength to speak the truth. And the truth is, oftentimes we just don't take care of ourselves. Oftentimes we do a lot of things that are against self, to cover up the fact that we're hurting, that we are ill, that there is some dis-ease in the body somewhere, and or just dis-ease present. Sometimes people do things that affect their lungs because they are nervous and they want to calm down. You know, people drink and medicate because they want to calm down and not drinking enough water. Alcohol dries you out. It dehydrates you. It depresses and suppresses your body in ways, right? Slows things down. Again, eating. People overeat to feel full, fulfilled, because it's areas in their life that they're not fulfilled in. People control eating by not eating, and they feel self-created pain because maybe others are hurting them and they can't control it. So they control that level of pain. And it goes into other things, people who cut them, all of that other stuff where it's self-inflicted. It's bubbling up out of the abyss of our own darkness. And that's kind of what I was seeing. Like the breath is saying to us, I want you to live. Work with me. Meditate and breathe with me. And then you can speak out in balance, in abundance, and take in your prosperity. Maybe there's something that you need to speak. Maybe it's something that's bothering you that you need to speak about, your own truth, and talk about it. Even if you don't say it out loud to another person, you can write about it, you can journal it, and try and get control of it. See where you feel like there's a lack in your life and where you can develop gratitude. Gratitude is always born out of grief. It is. Because grief helps us appreciate what we have left. We take account and we understand what we lost, and you probably feel a sense of appreciation for it, but then you're sad because you can no longer have it. You no longer have it, right? It makes you reminisce and miss what you had. But gratitude pulls us into a state where we can appreciate the now and what we have left and the opportunity that now presents. And if we can stay mindful of that, thank you, Father, and stay in the now conscious focus. Look at that. Conscious focus. Bring that in, Father. What I focus on, I attract more of. Yeah, so if you have a scarcity mindset and thinking that you don't have enough, or you are there to allow people to suck off of you, to suck your energy dry, and you feel like you need to give them your first fruits, Father's saying no. Your first fruits are for you, for self, to feed back into self. Your first fruits are for you to feed back into self. Self-edification in every area, so that you can service the Father. And when the Father gives back onto you, will cause you to overflow, and you can service everyone else. What you focus on, you attract more of. Starting today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend my time speaking or thinking of. She was laying by that riverbed, by the flow, thinking in contemplation, thinking about the truth, looking at her reflection, thinking about the truth, the depths of you in every area that life flows through. Life flows through all things. Can you flow with it? Can you watch it flow? Like not holding on to it, not being clingy, watching it flow. Not judging it, watching the flow, the river over the rocks. It is filtering out all the bullshit, filtering out all the old shit, filtering out everything that's not aligned, cleaning and purifying by its own environment. I will do more of the things that bring me joy. And see as more of these things begin to effortlessly see how all these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. I hope you guys were able to stay and you were able to make it through to this point, right? Because I'm just doing my best, right? I know you are too. Conscious focus and doing your best, right? Simply the best. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Better than all the rest. That song has really been playing. Morning rituals just fell out. How do you start your day? How do you start your day? Some people have some very distinct morning rituals. This one. Okay, up and out. It's something that you need to get up and out. It is. Morning ritual. And knowing that you are enough. Maybe you need to start with some affirmations and tell yourself that you are enough. Maybe you need to pray a little bit more in the morning, like taking really that dedicated time and space to pray and to meditate. Maybe even do a little yoga or exercise. Get that energy going before you head out into the day. Get that energy up and out, and maybe changing how you act in the morning. Look at these colors. Look at that. And these two are reversed. I just noticed that, right? Morning ritual helps you with whatever intuition it is, right? And in the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself to set a higher vibrational ritual that will help me lead a good day. And saying that affirmation and mirror work, looking at you, telling yourself that you are enough, it's a part of that work. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in, right? Because you could be giving your energy to other people, and we saw that with those energy vampire family cords, things that feel like it's causing an internal storm, and maybe that's a part of what you need to get out. Get out that energy or create some new energy so that you can face your day. Heal the parts of me that feel hurt. I must feel every emotion. Feel it, right? It has to come up and come out. And we talked about journaling, writing them down. There is some things that's going on within us as a collective, as a community, right? That has us doing things that are against self. Causing dis-ease in the body. Mucus. Is that what I'm saying? I hear mucosal reaction. Something like that. Yeah. Gratitude is back. See this? Gratitude and gratitude. And I felt it flip in my hand. I don't know, but I felt the Father pull it. Wanting to talk about gratitude again. I love acknowledging all the little things that I'm grateful for, no matter what I have going on. That's the morning ritual. Stop, prayer, meditate, give gratefulness and gratitude for the day, for the ability to go forward, to nourish yourself, to give onto you, to serve the Father, receive the Father's gifts, and to serve that back out. That is being in that dharmic flow of give and take. And first thing that Father said is the time to receive, give onto yourself first. Take. It's a time to take rather than to give. Take the time to care for you. Take the time to water you. Take the time to nourish you. Take the time so that you can recover. You can rest. You can be replenished. So that you can serve. First and foremost, serve the Father. Serve your highest self. And as you do that, you will be so full that you overflow and you can serve everyone else. And it won't feel like they're sucking on your own primary reserve. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I am feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things that I appreciate. We talked about journaling and writing things out, up and out. Not only journal about what bothers you, but journal about your blessings too. And maybe when you journal about what's going on, you will start to see the other side of the coin. Like, I'll use self. I have a tendency to keep a whole bunch of decks of cards on my table. Just saying. Just make it easy. Keep it light. Right? And I would have like so many of them, I barely have space to read. But I went and bought some baskets so that I can organize myself. Organize myself for success. Keep out what I normally use the most and have an opportunity to interchange them as the Spirit says, right? So instead of me being upset like I need a bigger desk, I need more space, I took the opportunity to organize myself in such a way that it maximizes my space and I don't need to have more. Like, I could realize that I don't need more. I don't need more. I have everything that I need. And the little bitty trinkets that I needed to have added on to me serving the Father made room for me to receive. That way I can give it out and I can see easily, and I have gratitude for everything that I see, everything that I need, everything that I have. And if I never had anything else, anything more, I'm so excited and ecstatic. It's like, I've already made it, right? And that is the place where everything comes in. When you know that you are whole and you are complete, there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. And you give onto yourself, receiving all of the goodness that life has to offer and taking into account along with what's going right and what you feel like is wrong, you develop an extreme sense of gratitude. And that helps you with your manifestation. When you can accept the truth of everything, it helps you manifest. And your spirit guide says yes. Again, Archangel Raphael is here with our healing. And this one here tells us to do this. Meditate. Everything comes from the Spirit. It does. Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge. Everything comes from the Spirit. We have every good herb here in our elemental space to heal ourselves. Let your spirit guides guide you and show you, give you some new knowledge, a little bit of different type of teaching. We're here to learn, and as long as you have breath and you're continuing to do this, the act of breathing, you have space to learn, to release, and to receive. Yes. I open my heart to my guides and trust the wisdom they share with me. Yes. Gratitude. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons that each bring. Anything else, Father? Yes. This one? This. Okay. We have Emperor organization or being organized. Organize yourself for success. We have the Magician, somebody who knows how to use their tools. It could actually be representing the Father itself, with the Magician and the Grand Authority, that which creates all things, to help you choose. Eight of Water is going on a journey, walking away from things, walking towards the Spirit, towards your spirit guide, towards your highest self, choosing to do that, choosing to walk towards your highest self. I see. Release. What did I say? We needed to release. Release. We have release, up and out. We have Page of Water, gratitude with the Four of Air, healing. You know, this is being open-hearted and intuitive as well, but I feel like that's that initial healing, a small offering onto self, right? Definitely. And then Seven of Fire is being determined to hold that, to stand your ground, to defend yourself against others who may be coming against you to suck off of you that scarcity, making you feel like scarcity, that loss, that lack. But at the end of the day, the Father will cause you to overflow with that grand cup of blessing. Yeah. Success. Enthusiasm. Motivation. I feel Ace of Wands, inspiration. And that's the truth. Page of Air. That's the truth. It's a simple truth. Analyze you. We see truth again, that truth card that we saw in the Goddess. It's how we manifest everything. Seeing the truth of self, the truth of what's around us, the people that are around us, and how does it, yeah, the truth of self. It's how we manifest. It's how we create. It is. To be able to see the truth, to release ourselves, to see the truth of how we create, and to release ourselves. Bringing ourselves into our own wish fulfillment, to be fulfilled, full in the spirit. Back to the Page of Air. To the 10. Again, there's people around you, I feel, coming against you that is keeping you from this right here. That's that storm that we were thinking about. And maybe it's just time for you to end some of those things, to go into a state of recovery, to rest. We've been talking about recovery and rest. Father, say there's nothing left in here. Put that back. Thank you. I had to ask if I can show it because I kept asking if there's any energy, and Father said no. But I can show this last one that we shuffled. It ended on renewal, rebirth. Time for you to reflect and do some self-evaluation. Time for you to give to yourself first. Anything else, Father? That's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another session here on Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, where you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. Your girl Lati, your favorite channel messenger. We don't care what the numbers say. We have faith and we claim it anyway. That's right, Father. Is that right? You're simply the best. Anyway, we hope you have the bestest day ever, that you give to yourself, you water yourself, you rest and recover, because that's what we're gonna do, because we surely just don't feel the best. We just don't, and we are pushing our energy out, and we ask to reclaim our energy back onto self. We give your energy back onto you in love and light, all of the amazing blessings that the Father would have for you. To the next now, guys, on the Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. This is your girl, Lati. Out for the day. Ashe.